let's make it a happy day, filled with joy and laughter. Number 1. Where do bad rainbows go? To prism for a light sentence. And now, the context. This pun works on a play between the words prism and prison. The setup, where do bad rainbows go, leads you to expect a punishment or a silly destination. The rainbows reply, to prism for a light sentence, delivers a double joke. Not only is a prism literally what splits white light into a rainbow, but it sounds nearly identical to prison, making it a perfect pun. The term light sentence is the cherry on top. Legally, it means mild punishment, but here it cleverly refers to the fact that rainbows are made of light. Number 2. What do you call 10 rabbits walking backwards? A receding hairline. And now, the context. This joke hinges on the pun between hare, a type of rabbit, and hair, with the phrase, a receding hairline, reimagined literally. The image of 10 rabbits, hares, walking backwards mimics what happens when someone's hairline starts to recede. It pulls away from the face. The humor comes from taking that adult worry and transforming it into a harmless, silly, and adorable woodland scene. The clever twist is visual. You're literally watching a receding hairline. Number 3. What did Papa Buffalo say on his way to work? Bison. And now, the context. The joke here is a pun between bison, the animal, and the phrase, "Bye, son." It's especially effective because bison are large, stoic animals, and the idea of one dressed for work and saying goodbye to his little calf is both absurd and touching. The punchline becomes funnier because it's so simple. You almost miss the pun until you hear it out loud. This is one of those jokes where the visual matters. Without seeing the dad buffalo waving, the wordplay might go unnoticed. It's a perfect blend of wholesome, punny, and surprising. Number 4. Why don't monsters eat clowns? Because they taste funny. And now, the context. This joke takes advantage of the double meaning of the word funny. Monsters usually aren't picky eaters, so when one says he doesn't eat clowns because they taste funny, it plays on funny as in weird tasting, and funny as in makes you laugh. That layered meaning is what gives this joke its bite. The visual of a monster banquet where everyone is pushing away their clown entrees adds an unexpected absurdity. It's darkly humorous, but also playful, and it flips the expected script. The monsters are the ones who find clowns too strange, not the other way around. Number 5. What's sticky and has a brown color? Simple, a stick. And now, the context. This is a classic anti-joke. It sets you up for a clever pun or twist, but delivers a completely literal answer. You expect the raccoon detective to say something witty, but instead, the wise owl just says, a stick. The humor lies in the deflation of expectation. In an over-the-top crime scene setting, complete with a dramatic raccoon and intense mood, the fact that the answer is simply a stick is what makes it funny. It's absurd through understatement, like a joke that mocks itself. The fact that all the characters are treating it like a serious clue enhances the ridiculousness. Number 6. What did the buzzin' bee say to the sushi? Wasabi, boss. And now, the context. This joke is a pun on the Japanese condiment wasabi and the word bee. The bee greets the sushi with a loud wasabi, which sounds like wasabi shouted in excitement, like a catchphrase or battle cry. It's even funnier in a space setting where you'd least expect a bee or sushi. The absurd combination, outer space bees and Japanese cuisine, makes the joke feel wild and energetic. The punchline works because it's unexpected, loud and full of attitude. And visually, it's easy to imagine the bee buzzing in like a sushi-loving superhero. Number 7. How do you get a tissue to dance and shake? You sneeze a little boogie in it. And now, the context. This joke mashes two ideas, boogie, as in dancing, and booger, the result of a sneeze. The setup, how do you get a tissue to dance, is answered with, you sneeze a little boogie in it. It's a play on words that turns a gross bodily function into a funky dance move. Kids especially love this type of joke because it's both gross and musical. Two elements they find hilarious. The visual of a moonwalking tissue backed by booger dancers under disco lights exaggerates the silliness and transforms a sneeze into a full-blown dance party. Number 8. Why didn't the skeleton get on the dance floor? It had no body to dance with. And now, the context. This joke relies on a pun between nobody and nobody. The setup suggests the skeleton couldn't attend a party due to loneliness, but the twist is that he literally has no body, just bones. It's a pun that's been around a long time, but the visual delivery gives it new life. A sad skeleton alone at a party full of happy ghosts. The joke works because it blends sadness and silliness, making the audience feel both amused and maybe a little bad for the poor skeleton. It's perfect for Halloween or any time spooky, sweet humor is in play. Number 9. What is slippery and mostly foot long? Wet slippers. And now, the context. This joke is a literal pun based on expectations. When someone asks, "What is slippery and mostly foot long?" you might expect a clever twist or metaphor. Instead, the rubber duck delivers a straight answer: wet slippers. It's funny because it's so obvious, yet delivered like a grand punchline. The humor is enhanced by the visual, a kid slipping and falling while a smug duck observes the chaos like it was part of the plan. Number 10. What do you call a short psychic who escaped jail? a small medium at large. And now, the context. This joke plays on multiple meanings of words. A medium is both a psychic and a size category, like small, medium, large. At large is a phrase used to describe an escaped criminal. So, when the psychic says he's a small, medium, at large, the joke stacks all three meanings together. 1. He's short, small. 2. He's a psychic, medium. 3. He's escaped from jail at large. The layered wordplay makes this one of the wittiest puns in the batch. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos.